What is going on, guys? Brewer here, back again with another video, and today we're going to be answering one question. Is it worth getting a TikTok agency ad account? And to answer this question, I'm going to be running you through an account that I recently just scaled on an agency account, what the product testing process looked like, how scaling is going, and why getting an agency ad account was beneficial to our specific circumstances. So let me give you a quick explanation of what a TikTok agency account is and how you can actually go about getting one, and why the question of is it worth getting is even a thing. So basically, TikTok has these things called enterprise business centers, and what they allow you to do is create an endless amount of ad accounts underneath them, but they are not normal ad accounts. They are ad accounts that basically allow you to target any country. They give you a dedicated support agent. They have very minimal spending issues, so TikTok has been very glitchy lately, but not on the agency ad accounts. They're fine. You also get a higher priority support line through the main TikTok support channel if you're not using your main TikTok rep, and ads are also known to get flagged less. So this is great for people that own an agency or have clients or own a few businesses, so that they can basically create and assign different ad accounts to their different businesses or their different clients. Obviously, in my case, it's clients and students, where I can actually give them an agency ad account, basically move it into their profile, and they will have access to it. So I had a student that was going through my one-on-one mentoring program, which, by the way, is still open. By the time this video goes out, I'll probably have a few spots open, so feel free to hit me up if you want to get in that. This student actually went through the store that we're about to review in this video, actually went through the coaching program about a few weeks in, popped a winner on an agency ad account, and it's working out very well. He's actually almost at $1,000 today, which is great. But he's actually in China, so he can't create a standard TikTok ad account and still be able to target US or anything like that without using a VPN and a sketchy payment processor. So I gave him an agency ad account, and he started testing products on it, found a winner within like 5 or 6 tests, and now he's almost doing $1,000 a day. So we started testing products like normal, and there was nothing really out of the ordinary other than the fact that we didn't have spending issues because it was an agency ad account. But first product we tested got no sales, second one no sales, third one no sales. One of them made a sale or two, so that was a good sign. But probably like the 5th or 6th one that we tested popped off right away with like a 1.5 to 2 ROAS. Now, this was nothing crazy, but we did notice something very interesting about that campaign that was different than the other ones. And what was different is we decided to target the USA, Canada, and the United Kingdom, basically just for shits and giggles. We didn't really have a reason to, just thought we would try it for whatever reason, and it definitely helped out with sales. We were analyzing the campaign, and we noticed that pretty much all of the sales were coming from the United Kingdom. So obviously we created another campaign that was targeting only the United Kingdom, and to no surprise, it basically had a 1.5 ROAS and didn't really go anywhere. So this was a little bit weird because we noticed a lot of the sales were coming from the UK, so we basically isolated UK in a new campaign, and it didn't perform as good. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a new campaign, target USA, Canada, and the UK again. Maybe they perform better together than separate for whatever reason. Because back when I used to do Facebook ads very, very heavily, I would always notice that, worldwide targeting would perform better than Big 4 or top 5 countries or tier 1 countries. Basically, the more options that the advertising platform had to choose from, the better the ads would perform. For whatever reason, I didn't really know why, but I did this in this ad account, and of course it got much better results, like 2 to 2.5 ROAS for a day. And then slowly over time, I was just watching these campaigns kind of sort of die out. After a few days, it was like 2 ROAS, 1.7, 1.5, so it was slowly slowing down. So after seeing that happen, I decided to make 3 key campaigns. Literally last night, I was just sitting there thinking about what's the next best move that I can make in this ad account to ensure that tomorrow is a good day. And essentially what I did was I duplicated into a new campaign 5 times an exact replica of the initial campaign that we made that was targeting US, Canada, UK, lowest cost, nothing was different about it. And then I made another campaign that was doing manual bid cost cap at about $15. The profit margin on the product is 20, so I did a little bit under the profit margin, and I let that run. Same budgets, like 25 bucks a day budget. It was just starting very simple. And then I made a third campaign that was actually optimizing for value. So when you scroll down on your ad group, usually they're optimizing for conversions, and that's where you can choose, lowest lowest cost or cost cap. But if you click conversions, you can actually change it to value optimization, and from there, it basically optimizes for the highest ROAS, or so they claim, and it actually works really good. I've had many winning products where I would implement this and it would perform great. So I thought, why not? Like, why wouldn't we make this, new campaign optimizing for value? What's going to happen? What's the worst that can happen, right? Has a bad day, I'll turn it off. No big deal. And what proceeded to happen was I let all 3 campaigns run throughout the day. And earlier on in the day, the value optimization campaign had like a 4 ROAS. It was performing incredibly well. And then the middle campaign here, this is the regular campaign. So this is the one that's just lowest cost, nothing different about it. And then the bottom one here is manual bid. Now the manual bid campaign earlier on was actually underperforming everything else, which is surprising because I was kind of expecting this to outperform everything else, to be honest, because I haven't done it that much, and everybody that I've seen do it, it ends up working out really well. So that's what happened, and you can see that it's actually doing a lot better than the middle one now that we're at the end of the day and it's had some time to season and optimize. So very interesting results here, but you can see that so far we've spent about $370 in sales, and the total revenue is about $950 because a couple of the sales didn't track here, which is no big deal. But I guess this answers the question, is it worth getting an agency ad account? I would say yes, because the ability to target many different countries obviously gives you opportunities that you wouldn't have on a normal ad account. If you're in Europe and you're only able to target European countries, you can't take advantage of United States and Canada, which are huge markets that you can make a lot of money in. Same thing vice versa. If you're in the US and you make a United States ad account, you're unable to target European countries such as the UK or Germany or France or any of these big countries that use TikTok ads. So you're kind of limiting yourself from the market. So just being able to target multiple countries is really beneficial. And obviously, while we were in the testing phases, not having to deal with a ton of spending issues was definitely like a lot off of my plate. And it was probably worth it to do it just to get rid of the spending issues, to be honest, because spending issues are terrible on TikTok right now, especially with United States targeting. I don't know why ads are not spending, or they're splurging spends in an hour, and it's just incredibly annoying. And I'd say that it could be worth getting an agency account if you want to save yourself time and headache just dealing with the spend issues alone. Another thing to note is by using an agency ad account with the lower risk of getting flagged, the less spending issues, the priority support lines, you know that once you find a winning product, you really have a good foundation to scale off of, and you're not going to get falsely flagged or anything like this once you find a winning product. And you're also not going to have issues with your payment, since most agency accounts use credit lines which don't get declined. So a lot of times TikTok will have issues with payments because they're a Chinese company and a lot of banks block Chinese transactions. So it's a pain in the ass, but at least if you start on an agency ad account, then you know that once you find a winning product, you have a solid foundation that you can scale from there, and you don't really have to worry about all these minor issues. So overall, depending on your situation, if you have a little bit of money to spare, I think getting an agency ad account is worth it. If you want to get a TikTok agency ad account for yourself, you can actually head over to my Discord. I have a channel in there in the free member section where you can actually apply to get a TikTok agency ad account. Not everybody is going to get approved. There are limited spots, but if you fill out the application, then you'll be on the list for when spots do open up. They do cost a little bit, but the costs are all listed out in the Discord. So if it's something that you guys want to do, go ahead and check it out. Now, if you guys want more information on the store that we just talked about, I probably will be doing a case study on the actual strategy that we use to find this product and also test it and scale it. So if you want to see that video, let me know in the comment section, and I'm excited to talk about it and continue scaling this store, hopefully past $1,000 a day, maybe 2, maybe 3, but we'll have to wait and see what happens over the next week or 2. So if you guys thought this video was valuable and you want to see more like it, obviously leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this one. But that's pretty much it for this video. This is Noah Brewer, and I'm out. Peace.